Hey Orgo, have you learned ABCD?
Yeah, yeah. It's very simple, na? Everybody.
Everybody. Okay. What A for?
Apple,
B for?
ball,
C for?
cat.
C. C for cat. Who told you? C
The
for?
school teacher.
She's wrong. C for Cristiano Ronaldo. 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 C for Cristiano Ronaldo.
I
It's never
think
cat.
I thought you will do she. I thought
I
you
can
will do
try.
that.
She. We should do it
But
together because for the third goal alone. One, two, three. She.
we are getting mad. We are
Okay.
getting mad. But in the group of death, there was almost a stoppage of Portugal's death. Did you feel it? Did you
Yeah.
feel it? When
Yes.
Con scored that goal for Hungary after stopping Portugal for so long time, what did you feel? Were you waiting for that offside flag? What did you think? I'll come to the
I
goal
was
afterwards.
I was absolutely waiting for the offside flag. And I don't think I can't remember when was the last time I was that excited to see the offside flag. I ran around my entire room because apparently it was an offside.
But what about the substitution? Bernardo Silva, did you expect Rafa Silva, Rafa Silva to change the game? Because he was substituted in place of Bernardo Silva. First, gave that pass to Rafael Guerrero. That was a lucky deflection. Rafael Guerrero's goal. Then there was a penalty which he earned. Again, Rafa Silva. Ronaldo scored that goal. His 10th goal, he went past Michel Platini's all-time Euro finals record of 9 goals. Ronaldo now has 11th, and then again Ronaldo played 1-2 not once but twice with Rafa Silva. So the third goal was also Rafa Silva's assist. What about Rafa Silva? It came out of the syllabus for Hungary, I guess.
That's what Hungary had prepared for everyone else, but they had forgotten to prepare for Rafa. And um, Rafa. I mean, the name Rafa in itself. What does it tell you? All guys like, oh shit, from Ronaldo now I have gone to another favorite of hers. But that's how it is. I mean, when it comes to Rafa's always earned. The penalty was like, see, the first goal, it was actually a lucky goal. And yes, Hungary would need to, score a goal. But then 1-0 in football, Orgo is never a safe score line. And when it came, I mean, and a penalty, how easy can you make it for a striker? I think you can't make it any easier. And the third goal, yes, the third goal, of course, you have to give Ronaldo the credit. But again, Rafa Silva, as you said, I think also, did you feel during the last 10 or so minutes, did Hungary look a little, not even last 10 minutes, I would say about 77, 78 minutes? Do you think Hungary looked a little lost, would be the wrong word, a little tired-ish maybe? I don't know. I mean, the runs were a little, they were a little sluggish. They were losing their possession continuously. Yeah,
I
so
feel
last 10 minutes.
I feel because they were defending right from the word and defending well.
Orgo, just a second. Orgo, just a second. Just check if your cam mic is in headset, because I think you need to change the cam mic setting. Just check once. Yeah, and for all of you, I'll keep you guys entertained. Because obviously it was a big match, Hungary versus Portugal. And why am I saying it was a big match? Because this is, yeah, you are audible. Yes.
Okay, so I think because they were defending for the whole period of time, I think they got a little bit tired. And when you defend with waves and waves of attack, and just imagine the emotions running high. 60,000 crowd in your own stadium, Hungary, in Puskás Arena. You scored a goal which is ruled offside, and that's where the morale goes down. And then and see the goal, Portugal's first goal. It's sheer luck. Even the cross which Rafa Silva did, that was also deflected, came to Rafael
Exactly.
Moreno. Had Rafael Moreno's shot not been deflected, goalkeeper would have saved it. So I think that's where they completely lost it. And when a team like Hungary, who is aiming for a draw against a team like Portugal, concedes one goal, that's where the game goes away from it. So the last 10 minutes, one goal, the match changed. But what about goalkeeper Gulachi? I am preferring him to call as goal save Achi
Go.
because he was saving goals left, right, and center from the first half itself. One of the most important players for Hungary, who could have
Absolutely.
spoiled Portugal's party.
Absolutely, and don't forget he did spoil it in many occasions. This could have been 4-5 easily, and then Hungary would have nothing to look at in the next matches as well. Because I think I will go on repeating this whenever you talk about Portugal, that this group is I wouldn't even call it the group of death. It's a group where I think not even you can't even take Hungary lightly, right? And
Correct.
that is the reason I think Portugal must have been under massive pressure, because in this first half, I think even the first goal, as I said, for the first goal you cannot really blame your goal save Ati because obviously it was deflected. Penalty also you can't blame him. So overall I would say, even though the score sheet looks absolutely ridiculous and you might feel the goalkeeper was a mere joke or a mere person standing there, but I think safe enough to say among the Hungary players, I think he had the best day.
Correct. And also one more thing. Just imagine Portugal's bench. Rafa Silva came on, Andre Silva came on, Joao Moutinho came on. These are three players who would be in the starting 11 of Portugal any day. But they are in the substitute. So what about Portugal's bench? That's why Portugal is one of the favorites this season.
Absolutely. I think when you say they are one of the favorites, it's a little scary because I get a little nervy. But honestly, yes. Because if you see our bench strength, and when I say our, no, I'm Indian, but I'm a Portugal supporter. Uh, the thing is, you actually have, I think we have discussed this before, you remember, Orgo, that for every position they actually have two people,
Mm, mm,
right? So when you have a bench strength where somebody comes as a substitute and helps in scoring two goals,
mm.
and they are good players, as you said, in any other team they would have been in the, even in Portugal, they would have
Mm.
been the first choice, but now there are players who can match them up, and you are
Correct.
somewhere spoiled for choice, that which
Mm.
player to start with. It's a fantastic place to be in, I think. Also, somewhere this reduces a lot of pressure from Ronaldo, no, because you don't
Correct.
really need to worry who's where, what do I need to do, I also need to go down and make sure that the balls go towards the box. He can aram stay in his place and do what he does best.
And because you are talking about Ronaldo, I would like to say one thing. Ronaldo missed the easy sitter. The easiest goal was crossed from the left, and when he missed that, I think I don't know what you were thinking, but Ronaldo might have been having nightmares because last time in Euros, Ronaldo missed some chances like this, missed a penalty also last Euros, I think against Iceland. But this
Yeah.
year he was high school when the penalty came. He scored the penalty goal. And what about the last goal? I was having a argument with one of my friends that that was the best. That was one of the moves. He was saying that was the only real move. I said no. The misses of Diego Jota were the other moves too. But he said that no, that's the move which he feels is the only move of the tournament. And it's right because he played well with Rafa Silva not once but twice. And the way then at the end, how we tackled the goalkeeper, he didn't shoot at that point of time. He went past the goalkeeper, dribbled past, and then scored. Like it was a Makhan finish.
Absolutely. I think, uh, I would say the most important move. Again, I wouldn't say the best move of the day. Uh, I don't want to be thoroughly biased towards Ronaldo because I will be throughout Euro. You will see that I'm quite biased towards him. But I would say, yeah, it was definitely. And as you said, you know how it happens in a movie, the entire climax. So Ronaldo dribbling the goalkeeper was the climax. Once that was done, I was like, it's done. Obviously, you scared me by saying that it's a so for people who are not sure why am I saying he scared me, both of us were watching in two different lines. So he was watching on the TV and I was watching in Sony Live. So it was a little behind. And sir suddenly messages me, oh, it's not a goal. VAR will give it offside. I'm like, shit, why is it an offside? But then thankfully it wasn't. So apart from Ronaldo, I want to talk a little about Ronaldo's miss because if he can miss that, genuinely as a fan or a supporter, you suddenly feel like, is he having a bad day? Because it was a
Hmm.
sure shot goal, you know. And the way we shouted, my mom thought somebody in the room is injured because he missed that goal. And you don't expect such things from Ronaldo because it's Hungary. And why am I bringing it up is because it's Hungary, it's fine somewhere. But if it's against, because remember, this is Group F, and I'm telling this repeatedly that they cannot, because in the first half, if you see, there were a number of mistakes also from Portugal's end, and they cannot afford to do that.
Correct. And in this group, with 3-0, the goal difference is now 3-0. With Germany and France, they will be playing in like 3 minutes now. They will be getting onto
Yeah,
the pitch. In this group, you can't afford to draw even. If you draw, you might end up as the third team. And remember, yeah, okay, there's a chance of the three, four best third place team going through, but you don't want to finish in the third spot. Like that complexes the equation a lot. You want to finish ideally. Every team would want to finish either first or
or second,
not,
max second.
definitely not second, because also second what does, England is expected to top
True.
the group D, and England will be playing the runners up, the second place team of Group F. So this England, dangerous England, with all the attacking players in their team who started off really well against Croatia, you won't want to finish second also. And third is a very risky proposition. So you couldn't. Hungary is a team. If you draw with Hungary, I feel that it's a loss for the other three teams, the like the
Absolutely.
major countries, Portugal, Germany, and France.
Absolutely. And if you see Orgo, I think we were discussing when India was playing Qatar, I think that, their
Hmm.
approach was that. So, for example, I genuinely feel that because for Hungary, I do understand that, if they got a 0-0 score or even 1-1,
Hmm.
whatever it is, it would have been a win for them, ideally. But when you play for a draw, you end up losing 90% of the time. It's better to,
Hmm.
and I don't think France, Germany, Portugal can even afford to think of playing for draw in any of the matches. And
Correct.
you know I think that will come second, whether England is at the top and who's at number two. The first things first is to make sure that you win against against Hungary, and win big, because as we were talking about, the goal difference will matter. And now
Correct.
you also have a psychological advantage, because you'll be like, okay, I have won one game and I won big. So even if I
Hmm.
have a 1-0 score line, I'm safe. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think this makes it more interesting. But we have discussed about Portugal, and we will. I Acha, you wanted to say something? Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt.
Apart from this, just another stats. I think most of them know, only the viewers, that not only Ronaldo broke the Michel Platini record of most goals in Euro finals. Ronaldo has become the only man to play five different Euro editions. 2004, again, when I was a kid, he played the first edition. His first edition when Portugal made the finals, not the semis. The finals they lost. 2016, I was in office and they won. What will happen this season? We have to wait. But I think
They will
in a
win.
long time,
Champions.
you said, yeah, they will win. I also hope they will. But in a long time, in a major tournament, Portugal has started off brilliantly.
Yeah, that can be a curse in disguise as well. I know the term is blessing in disguise, but can be curse in disguise. Um, they shouldn't become complacent. Yes, they have started brilliantly. I just hope they keep the momentum going, because they will not only need the momentum to face the France and Germany, they will also need it after this, because whoever they face, they're going to face tough sides. Because don't forget, England is a very good side. Most of them are quite formidable sides. I think,
Correct.
which one would be the tougher opponent? I don't know why, but I have a feeling France will be the tougher opponent. Is it? I
I
think,
think so. I
yeah.
think
I
so.
mean,
Things will be much clearer after the Germany game. When the video will be uploaded on YouTube, I think the Germany game will be over with France,
right.
and we'll get a clearer picture. But we'll come with more reviews. For now, I think we should say goodbye and watch that game.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go watch the game. We are already 1 minute into the game. Chalo, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.